What's going on, guys? Edward here with another video. This time we're going to be discussing about the Nasdaq and US30, also gold. Some of the movements that this Friday had, also with some news that affected, and it caused a big movement on the market. So basically, from watching right here, the price has been creating high highs, like on the Nasdaq, right here, just giving you an analysis right here at this point, right? The price did create a pullback. I do believe Nasdaq will be continuing pushing up, and even this week, most likely is going to be breaking the last highs, okay? Breaking the new records by breaking this structure, okay, above. I do believe that. And this was a very big fall, very big pullback. It would be, let's see if it was a pullback right there. Yeah, it's usually like that. If I go, let's say on a one, yeah, some type of deep pullback right there. Price pushed up, a bullish pattern, and then boom, shoot up, and then started to drop and touch the zone right here again. So it's definitely pushing up. This is how it ended on the daily, big pushed up candle. And I think definitely next week we'll be continuing pushing up. So what happened this week? Let's go on a 1 hour. What do we see? What do we see from here on a 1 hour? Definitely see the prices, it's definitely on an uptrend. Right? Just from here, like you definitely see, and the price is pushing up. Right? Definitely pushing up, creating new highs, breaking structures, nice structures right here, breaking. Right? Push up, flag pattern, break the structure, continuation here, was creating some type of double top. I thought the price was going to drop at some point this week after seeing this double top right here, but it didn't. It just kept consolidating. And actually the price shoot up after news. I think this was on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was on Thursday. Was it 7 a.m.? 7:30 a.m. Colombian time. Right here, this big candle, you see this big rejection. It didn't want it to, it did touch, of course, this nice, strong support right here. It didn't want it to break down and then shoot up to the sky, basically. Big momentum, a strong momentum right here, breaking this structure, this high right here, coming back for retest and then continuing pushing up, even breaking this last high. So starting to consolidate. So I sent you the analysis, guys. Let me see if I can share this with you here. I sent you on Telegram. I sent you this analysis right here. The price was breaking and then starting to fall. I was telling you that the price may be doing a retest right here in the zone. And if the price is able to hold this zone right here, most likely the price will keep pushing up. Okay. So you have to have that, let me go on a 15 minute. So you can see right there, the price definitely was holding this level, started pushing up and then started to create a flag, this flag pattern that I showed you right there. However, there was a little trap right there, if you see. So I was on a 5 minute. It was a 5 minute. Let me go on the 5 minute. So I was seeing something, let's flip this. By the time the market was here, I was seeing something like this. And I send you that right here. Clone this one. So I was creating this flag. I told you guys, just wait for maybe a breakout of this structure above and you can get in. The price is starting to do a lot of noise. By the time the market opened, 8:30, the price started to push up and it was a lot of indecision. I will show you what actually US30 did, but Nasdaq didn't want it to go down. A lot of big candles, reactions. When you see this, when you definitely see this, a lot of indecision and the price is touching a support, is telling you something. The price is telling you something right there, and it's better maybe to stop. You know, don't make any type of entries at the moment. You know, if it's a lot of indecision, just wait for something to be clear. I draw this little roof as well. The price was touching it a lot of times. It didn't want it to go above, didn't want it to go down. It did a lot of fake outs where, you know, rejections right there, which in 15 minutes you can see just weeks. You see a lot of, you know, the price definitely didn't want it to go down. It didn't want it to go down. So what do I do when something like this happens? You have to know that, okay, so all right, no problem. I will adjust my trend now, my channel right there. I will adjust it. You know, if it didn't want it to break that, or it was just creating some type of fake outs, I would just, you know, I can just adjust it, you know, and it's still, you know, it's still a flag pattern. The price break above, did a retest, and then pushed up. It was very, very slow, like I mentioned. Not every day, by the time the market opens, is going to be a big momentum. Not every day. And Fridays are ugly. Sometimes you may be seeing a big push up if there is some type of news that can affect. But if there are no news at all, Fridays are, you know, what is Fridays and Monday, guys. I repeat this 100 times, like every single day I repeat it. If it's Monday or Fridays are trap Mondays, are trap days. So basically means that the markets, the banks are making a lot of traps, you know, fake outs, and they are making their money those days. They're also making a lot of money in cleaning, you know, stop loss and all that things, and making your brain go nuts. So just wait. You know, if you don't see anything clear, just wait for it. Be patient. If this day it was not for you today, just let it go. You know, if it was not today, if you didn't see anything clear, just let it go. Don't rush to get into the market. Like, you literally, guys, are like shaking, like, oh my God, should I get in now? Should I? Don't panic. Don't panic. Be patient. Patience pays off. Patience pays off in this business. Okay, if you're patient, you're gonna go a long way. All right. So I see you guys, you're writing during the actual time. Whenever the market opens, you guys are writing messages on Telegram. Don't write. You don't see me writing. You don't see me writing while I'm watching the market. I'm watching the market. I'm not writing. I would be writing in or sending you a picture after I see something, you know, or if the price just broke and shoot up to the sky and I was able to close my profits. That's when I'm going to be writing to you. Like, I will be writing comments and all that stuff. You guys are pretty much paying attention to the chat than to the chart. So that's not good. Okay. Don't pay attention to the chat. Like, hey, what is it doing? No, just, you know, pay attention to your chart. All right. Again, one of the things that I told you that I think I told you once, yeah. When you see this type of pattern, when you see a flag pattern like this, let's say it's pushing up, maybe started to drop. Right? When you see this pattern right here, the pattern will be complete by this point. Be careful with this. All right. So it means, let me tell you, it means that if you're going to be getting in, what am I doing? Buy. I'm going to be getting in on a buy here as soon as I see a clear breakout of this structure. I will be getting in on a buy, stop loss below the last low, take profit. I will be aiming most of my profits to this point. Why? Because Nasdaq and US30 also happen. This happens a lot. Like, whenever the price reaches, like you see here, the price broke the structure, come back and did a retest, and then came back. At this moment, is reaching this high. So if I would have opened an entry here, all my profits or most of my profits should be closed right now. I will be taking profits by this high. So let's say, for example, I always tell you this as well. If I open 3 entries, I usually when I see a breakout, I do a couple of entries. It could be 2, 3, 4 entries, right? And then I wait. I'm aiming most of my profits. Let's say I open 4 entries. Be careful with this, okay? I'm doing this is because maybe, my account can handle that amount. If you're not sure, you can just open 2, right? You can open 2 entries on a buy. By the time the price breaks this structure, right? If you're aggressive, stop loss, you have to put it below the last low, either this one or even this one, because it was a big rejection. So the price can still, be crazy and stop you out. I know that from here, it looks like the risk to reward is kind of shitty. You can still, like I mentioned, you can be aiming from here. You definitely can be aiming for that high, right? But I am 100% sure at this point, because of this small pattern, it was a lot of indecision. I will be closing or considering closing my entries right here at this high, because the price could definitely do this. The price could definitely, at that point, it could do this, right? And it did a double top, and you have a double top right there. It happens a lot of times. It happens a lot of times in US30 and Nasdaq. So that's going to be pretty much a resistance right there. Okay, so it could happen. Like I mentioned, if you want to go safe with this, you enter, you make maybe 2, 3 entries, right? And you aim for this would be your first take profit, basically. First take profit right here. Second take profit, maybe 1 to 2 risk to reward if you want. See, 1 to 2 there. That's a 1 to 2 risk to reward. You can go there, or if you see a level on the top, you can totally aim to that level. The price may take a little while to reach that, but like I mentioned, by the time it reaches this high, you should be closing most of your profits right here. And then just let one run. You can let one run or 2 runs, stop loss, break even, and let that thing go. Okay? You can just go get a coffee. Don't pay attention to the chart. Just let it go, right? Just let that thing go. If it went down and it touched your break, your break even, doesn't matter. It was a successful trade right there. All right, that's basically it. One good advice right there. Okay, basically following price action. These type of patterns happens a lot right here. It happens a lot. So that's why I aim most of my take profits like right here. I will be closing almost all of them. I may be leaving only one open and then stop loss to break even. And then I aim, if I see now the price breaking, if I see a clear, like the price is definitely breaking above, and I see a nice candle, let's say candle like this, with the wick right there. If I see a nice candle and then creating another, I might be getting it right there, or maybe creating other entries right there on buy, and still be aiming for this take profit right here, or the level, in this case, this level. So at this point, what do you see right here? I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. So basically what I'm telling you there is a resistance right there. This is a new zone, a new level that has created, right? Pay attention. New level that has created right there, which I told you, this is the level that has reached. So 2 things could be happening. It could be doing a double top, and on Monday, this thing could be dropping, okay, easily. Or I will definitely, it doesn't matter if it's the time, if it's gonna be the, the 8:30 a.m. or 3:30 p.m. South African time, the market opens, it doesn't matter. If I see a breakout of this structure, but you better bet that I'm going in. You bet I'm going in. If I see a breakout right there, I will be getting in there. Maybe stop loss below that last low. It depends, where it's going to be creating the last low. Let's say the price will be breaking here. Boom. So that's it. I will be putting my stop loss below that. Take profit. I will aim for that, because I know that's a nice level right there. And that's basically what I would do. Okay. All right. And if I see the price keep pushing up, up, what's going to happen after a big push up? That after a big push up, there's going to be a pullback. So after the breakout of this structure, the price may be coming back here to test it. And then sometimes it can create a big wick and stop you out. So That's why whenever I see a nice amount of pips pushing up, I may be closing most of my entries in the middle of the wave. Like here again, let me get this thing. So from here to here are 65. So half of it would be around here, right? So I would be taking my profits halfway up. I will be closing most of my, oh, what the hell? I will be closing most of my profits here and maybe let one run and put the stop loss to break even. Or I can just be a man. I can just man up and let it run. Like I would not move the stop. I will let the stop loss or maybe put it a little lower because I know, I have to take risks in here. So I know already closed most of my profits here. I'm just leaving one open. And then, in case the price comes down, because it may come down to test this zone right here, that is, it will. So if it, for some reason, if you see a big wick, because the wick is going to try to take your stop loss. So if you see a stop right there and then maybe pushing up. So it could happen as well, okay? But more often than not, the price could still at least touch that, then push up, right? Price action, guys. All right, so that's what happened pretty much with Nasdaq. Let's go with the US30. US30 was crazy. Actually, it was dropping. I did get in. Oh yeah, this was beautiful. Let me show you this. I also send you the analysis right there, right here. Look. When the price was, let me see if I send you in before. No, this is gold. No. Maybe here. Yeah, I think it was this one. On a 5-minute, the price was pushing up, consolidating on a 38.20 right there. Let me go on 5-minute. Oh, let me go first on a 1 hour so you can see where were we. Oh, yes, I remember I sent you actually a picture. I was definitely, I did send you a picture right here. Let me share. I think it was this one. Here we go. Look, the price was pushing up. I told you, if the price, basically when I send you this, guys, you have to learn how to interpret also my analysis. Like if I send you this, basically means if this level right here hold the price here, we're going to go for a sell. If you see a clear breakout of this level, then we go for a high. Basically, okay, this is what I do. I know that, I'm trying to speak with my charts, but that's basically when I send you something like this and I draw my arrows, I'm telling you basically is that if the price, if this support resistance right here is able to hold the price right there, we're going for a sell. If you see a clear breakout, then we're going for a buy from here to here. Simple. That's what I do. And I know some of you guys, you still maybe don't understand that, but the price, look what happened. The price was able to actually hold and came up this big wick, massive rejection right here. It barely touched my resistance right here. And then it dropped and melted. But guess what? I was able to get on a buy. I did not get a sell in this one. I did not get a sell. I was able to get on a buy. And I'll tell you exactly, I also send you the picture there. So the price was pushing up right here. This is something that you have to learn as well. On US30 or Nasdaq, whenever you see a breakout, like I mentioned, of a structure, this last high, there was a little roof right there, right? And then you see try to break out, then come down, and then actually break it up. So right here, you would have gone on a buy. It doesn't matter if you are outside. Where is it? Yeah, where was 830? 830. I think it was this one right here. Okay, right there. So it doesn't matter if you are in the time for the diamond, like, you know that this is going to be the diamond strategy at this moment, right? But even before the diamond strategy, the price in the morning, during London session and New York session when they are open, they tend to be very nice. They move very nicely. So whenever you see a breakout like this, I'm usually in on a buy. When I see a clear breakout, I'm in. Even if, you know, you would have gotten here on this candle. Maybe not this one, but maybe this one. After, you know, break up, retest, and then pushed up again. So you would have gotten on a buy right there. All right. What I did was, I did this. I opened my Fibonacci. I put it on the low right here before the breakout. This is when, you know, you see this big engulfing candle right here. You see this doji, the small morning. I don't know how to call it, but I don't care. You know, it's a, to me, it's a, that thing is a doji. So, where's the Fibonacci right here? So from that low, right, that big push, and then it started to push up and break the structure and keep pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. So I drew my Fibonacci from the bottom to the top. And I did send you that picture. The price was holding right here on a 5-minute. So I told myself, if the price, because it's consolidating, I know it's touching the 38.20. At any moment, the price could either push, you know, continue pushing up, or, you know, you see maybe dropping. But you see this little doji again, little doji right here. So, okay. That was a signal. If I see after the doji, if I see the price start pushing up, I'm going in. And that's what I did. I went aggressively. I went aggressively right there on a buy. Stop loss, I just put it right there below. Take profit. I did aim my take profit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was aiming something like that. I should have aimed for just the 27. This is one thing. I recommend you this for, you know, whenever you use the Fibonacci, recommend you this. In fact, I'm gonna open the setup here that I have for my Fibonacci. You can take a screenshot or you can set it up. You can put it the same as I'm using it. All right. Same things, the coordinates. Well, that doesn't change. Visibility, no. This is what matters. Colors, you can put the colors you want. All right. So I should have aimed my take profit to this area, to the 27, okay? Because more often than not, the price would at least touch the 27. So what happened? I was not seeing that. For some reason, I just wanted to aim for the support. So the price kept pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. It did some type of retest. What happened here? The price break this high right here. And it was doing another retest, you know, break above. When I was seeing the price keep pushing on and breaking this structure, I knew the price was going to keep pushing up. So I'm happy. At this point, I'm happy. The price was, you know, did a retest, and then 8:30, boom, the price diamond strategy came up. So market opens and immediately shoot up, started shooting up, shooting up, shooting up. It was about to touch my stop loss. My take profit. In fact, it was somewhere around there. I know it was like a half pip way to touch my take profit, and the price started to consolidate or slow down. Where am I? The price started to slow down. Right here, the price was, you see, this big. I was just waiting for the touch, and the price is starting to come down, and I see this candle right here. When I see this small doji after, you know, it's starting to create this little red candle, I close it up. So I close it somewhere around here, somewhere around there. I should have aimed for the 27 on the Fibonacci, but it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice, and I was already in before the market opened. So like I mentioned, just go with the price action. Sometimes, like if you, I don't know how to tell you, I don't like, to be honest, fundamentals. They are too volatile. I'd rather just go with price action and just, you know, go easily. You know, I'm not stressed. I was pretty much instantly in profit. When I opened here with my entry, I was instantly in profit. I was never in drawdown, didn't even draw down a little bit. It was instantly pushing up. And when you go with fundamentals, oh, you're going to be in drawdown a lot of times, like more often than not, you're going to be in drawdown. So it's, you know, it's a lot of waste of energy there, and frustrations, and panic, and sweating, and cursing, because you are like, fuck, like what the, and so, you know, it's, you feel me, you know what, you know what, but how it feels. So I was actually on a buy when I saw the, you know, after I took my profits, I got out, and then I see you guys, you know, writing in there like, oh, US30 is melting, and in fact it was melting. Like from the moment basically the market opened, the first 5 minutes pushed up, but then next 5 minutes it started to melt like crazy. It went down like, I don't know how many pips, to be honest. Where is it here? So from basically 278 pips. Like, so thanks God I was able to take my profits right there, because if I wasn't on the second 5 minutes, I would have been already, you know, definitely would have touched my stop loss right there. Or I would have been on break even, because at this point, because the price is already high, I would have been definitely right there on break even. So that's how it went with US30. It was crazy on Friday. It did move strong, not like the Nasdaq, like I mentioned. The Nasdaq was able to pretty much hold right there. It was, look at this pretty ass noise. So it didn't want it to break down, you know, didn't want it to break down, and didn't want it to go up either. So it was just consolidating. At the moment, it's in that consolidation, like I told you, I already explained you. So let's see how it goes. On gold, this video is going a little longer, but let me show you right quick about gold. What is my expectations? I had some entries, I closed them, I took my profits already. I had entries open. I'm going to be honest, since I was from here, the first breakout of this structure right here violently, I was already in. I had my stop loss. I was like this stop loss. I put it very low. I was like, because I know gold how it is, so I usually put my stop loss very far away, because I know how gold is, and I'm aiming for that last high. So look how many days, you know, I was on that freaking, you know, consolidation, ugly consolidation. I was taking profits, getting it out. I had some open entry, so I started to close in. When I see the price breaking below, I said, oh shit, no, this thing is gonna drop. So what do I think after seeing some type of double top right here as well? I'm scared of those double tops with gold. Whenever I see something like that, I'm just, you know, I was hoping for the price to, you know, push up, break above, maybe do sometime on the 68 on the Fibonacci, and then started pushing up. But I see the breakout, nah, I'm out, and the price started to come down. But the price might still be holding. Look at this, the support right here. It's a very strong support. So from here, easy to say, if I see a breakout from here, the gold, it's going to melt like crazy as well. It could maybe reach this, or it could maybe, I don't know, it could be getting some other lows right here, maybe this. Yeah, there's some type of resistance right here. So it could be reaching that. If you see a clear breakout, right there. Now, this is very violent. I'm pretty sure that after this violent push, you know, violent drop or melting, however you want to call it, you draw your Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, and you can expect it right here. It's actually a good point of entry. Like, depends what you see. Let's see if we see something 30-minute engulfing candle. All right, maybe an engulfing candle. So if you want to get in there, you can maybe do something like this, stop loss. Gold is very tricky. You know, I could either put it here, or I can risk it maybe a little bit further away. I could put it maybe below this last low. But, you know, that's up to you. Should put it maybe below this low. I would be aiming for my profits, taking profits somewhere around there, at least to the 38. If the price if the price still want to keep pushing down, we need to see at least a pullback to this zone right here. at least. It can still hold, this level is very strong. It's touching the channel, it's touching. So a lot of confluences at the moment. Of course, we have to see the news. If news are good for USD and the USD keep pushing up, gold may be dropping. So you have to be paying attention to the news as well. It could be maybe to the 50 or even 61.8 on the Fibonacci, okay? That's how I see it for the moment on gold. I may be getting in on a small entry, I will pay to watch, like I always tell you. I will pay to watch maybe one small entry and see how it goes. If I see the price keeps creating, well, I will take my profits probably maybe here. Or let's see how it behaves, let's see how it behaves, because I really wanted to see the gold keep pushing up. But it's been consolidating for a long time, for a couple of days, couple of weeks now. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So let's see how it goes, guys. Anyways, I will be sharing with you anything I see maybe on Sunday. I will be sharing you the analysis or the price, what the price will be doing. Let's see how it goes. And I think that would be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for for being here. We are already a little over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm so amazed. Like I didn't know this channel was gonna grow that fast, like in 3 months. Like I created literally the channel about 3 months ago. And we are 1,000 followers also on Telegram. So I recommend you, if you're new on the channel, go ahead and follow. I will leave the link on the section below. And I do share pretty much live, my TP strategy and diamond strategy. I will be sharing with you also mentorship, guys, pretty soon on July. Wave 1 and wave 2 almost gone. They're almost full for the mentorship. And, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you again, guys, for watching. Take it easy, guys. Take care. See you in the next episode.